Hello, everybody. I'd like to welcome you to the Professor Benji ASMR channel. This channel is where we will be posting ASMR versions of the pack openings that you may see on the main channel. Today, for the first thing we're going to open on this channel is going to be a Mega Evolution Phantasmal Flames Elite Trainer Box. This isn't the Pokemon Center version. This is just the regular box. But we are going to be using the Professor Ben Swiss Army Knife just to crack the seal on this box here. As you can see, it is still factory sealed, but not for much longer. This was part of my sealed collection, but I want to get rid of a bit of my sealed collection, because what is the point in having all of these Pokemon cards if they're not going to be opened? I recently just got off of a trip from the United States, which is where I got this box from a friend of mine. They had 3 of them just sat randomly on the ground next to each other, and they haven't opened them, but they tend to have pretty good luck when it comes to opening packs, so I got this from them to open myself. I'll be doing a in-depth look at the box here. This is the player's guide to Phantasmal Flames. In here, you'll see all of the different cards you can get, what is new in this expansion. You get to see the big hit there, the Charizard, and all of the other SIRs, IRs, rares, hollows, everything. Some of the art in this set is so good. I do like the Ascended Heroes, Mega Gengar. Haven't pulled that myself, unfortunately, but I haven't opened much Ascended Heroes. I did pull the Enzarok though. I was in the US. So look at some of this artwork. The Mega Gengar. It's pretty nice. I know some of the SIRs, full art, all have very nice art. I do actually really like that Nimble in the Piplup. The Yamper and the Wooper, obviously. I know people have pulled a lot of the Wooper. Heragrows. And here are probably the big hitters. You've got the Charizard, obviously. The main big hit of the set. The Rotom. Sharpedo. And the gold card, obviously, the gold Charizard. Put this one to the side. We get the box opened up. Got the Charizard on the box. You can see me there, kind of. Hello. The actual box itself. Put over here. Because I will be putting this back on my shelf as is. Just as a collector item. So inside of ETBs, we do have the packs, the promo card, some sleeves, which I will use. some dice, coin, and a bunch of energy cards. Let's open this, try to be quiet. Not too bad. There we go. Here. Have the sleeves. Nice Charizard. Clear sleeves here. Put those off to the side. I will give them an open so we can get a better look at them. Nice. Little Charizard on there. Promo card. Charcadet. Looks quite nice. Not bad centering. I like it. It's like he's looking into a event there. He's watching the UFC by the looks of it, the Octagon. It's a very Charcadet type of event to watch. We have a bunch of energy cards here. As there always is in ETBs. Put these to the side because I do tend to play the TCG. Here, got the dice, one big dice, a small dice, and I think the coin must have fell under there. Yeah. And Charizard coin. Very cool. Put those off to the side. Here we have the Phantasmal Flames packs. Put this one over to the side here. Just my other things. We have 9 packs. Phantasmal Flames here. You can probably hear the crinkles. I like the crinkling noises that some people do with these cards. For the time being, any hits we get, I will sleeve and top loader, and I'll just put them along the top if we're lucky enough to get any hits. See, first card in the front here. Very nice. We do have the scissors here, just to cut the very top of the packs off. Go a little bit down the back. I've seen other ASMR creators do this. I don't know what the card trick is for Phantasmal Flames. Here, the code card. I'm going to assume that it's 1 to the front if it is anything like Chaos Rising. First off, basic fighting energy. This one over. Charmeleon. That is a good start. Lovely start. Look at the artwork on that. About a spit of fireball. Yamper. Cute little guy. Kind of reminds me of the Fido art. I do like the Fido art, so I'm going to focus. Or does it not like my hands? Come on, stop looking at the Phantasmal Flames. We have the Nimble by Yukimori. Pillar Swine. I always used to play the Pixelmon, and I always used to go for Pillar Swines or anything up in the snow. That's where I always used to build my bases. Eternatus. That art is pretty sick. Let's have a look at that. Dizzling Valley. Stadium. That'd be a pretty cool place to fight. Alchemy. Cute artwork there. We have the first reverse hollow Gligar. The reverse hollow Piplup. And the Rotom EX. Look at that. Nice little shiny guy there. Close up on that one for you. Multi-adapter. And Thunderbolt. Let's get this guy sleeved up here. A couple little taps. Get him put in there. There we go. Some nice hits. I like that little reverse hollow Piplup. Go. I'll put these off to the side here. Bring a second pack. Yeah, the crinkling sounds. I really like the crinkling sounds. The scissors here. Cut the top off of the pack. And just a little down the back. There we go. These cards out, but there. Another Pikachu code card. Get that one for you guys. Put that there. And it is one to the front. I think that goes the same for like most of the Mega Evolution sets. I think it's just one to the front. So, basic Leaf Energy. I used to watch that guy called Unlisted Leaf, another Australian. So, Unlisted Leaf Energy is what I always used to call it. Got the Pillow Swine again. That's nice art. Another Charmeleon. Getting a couple doubles here. It's like the same pack, but just different order. Milcery or Milkery. How do you guys pronounce that? Milkery sounds horrible, but I guess strawberries and cream. Smeagol, little sneaky guy. Look at him coming out of the back alley. Jumbo ice cream. My friend in the US pulled the full art version of this of Chaos Rising, and it was like one of the first things we got, so I was very jealous. It's when the set was very new. The Gliscor evolution of Gligar that we got in the last pack. Eternatus again. The reverse hollow Milcery. The full art SIR Flygon. Wow. Look at that. That is a nice hit, to say the least. Look at that. The hollow toxicity there. So we'll get this one sleeved up. It looks really nice. I do like Flygon. I used to watch this guy called Sunday play Pixelmon, and I distinctly remember him using a Flygon. There we go. Look at that. Get close closer look for you. As if it wants to focus for you. Yeah, it knows sandy, flapping, and cutting wind. That is a good hit out of pack number 2. There we go, it's focused. Such nice art. So, put that one up the top there. And then hollow toxicity as well. Toxicity. There we go. It's a nice card. Illustrated by Dom. These off to the side. And I'm going to be sleeving all of these afterwards. With the sleeves. There we go. Just on the right there. 2 pulls out of 2 packs. 1 full art. Not too shabby so far. It's probably my full art for the box there. Let's cut the top off. Be careful not to hit the cards. Got the Mega Gengar here on the front. Like I said, the Ascended Heroes Mega Gengar is a pretty cool card. I saw somebody pull that in a game store while I was in the US. I also saw the Trikachu. I myself have pulled the Greninja and the Darkrai SIR. Pulled 2 of the Darkrai's. My friend is a bit magical when it comes to picking lucky packs. Just a card there for you. Yeah, like I said, my friend is kind of magical when it comes to picking lucky packs. Ooh. Let's have a look here. So we have the basic Psychic Energy. Apon, look at that art. That art's so nice. I'd love to be a Pokemon illustrator. Oh, that's adorable. Little Pomo. Little electric guy, see the little sparks. Gloom. Always looks so happy for a guy called Gloom. I guess he's a happy little oddish at heart still. Dugong. I used to see so many of these guys on Pixelmon back in the day. Used to catch all too many. Mamoswine. Yeah, Evolution of Piloswine. This guy back in the day on Pixelmon was one of my chases. Used to go after this guy all the time. Like my own little bunker. Sacred Charm. Nice art. It's attached to takes 30 less damage from attacks from your opponent's Pokemon that have an ability. It's pretty useful. Linoon. Look at that little guy. Looks like a little otter. A scary little otter. We have the reverse hollow Yamper. Cute little guy. The reverse hollow Mamoswine. Another EX, the Heracross EX. Getting very lucky with 3 for 3 right now on hits. Gonna get this little guy sleeved up. Tap, tap. There's another ASMR person on here. This little tap, tap, tap. And it's one of my favorite things. That guy up there. Like I said, we will be sleeving all of these after. And putting them into my binder. Because I paint my own binders. So, got the Charizard, that's Good Luck Taps. And the Charizard SIR would be an insane hit because in the next few weeks I am going to go get some of my cards graded. The Greninja that I talked about, the two Darkrai's, maybe the Ends Zarok that I got as well from Ascended Heroes. Strange little noise. Yeah, the Zarok is probably my favorite Pokemon. And the Ends Zarok card is just so cool. There we go. Let's get that code card there for you guys. There we go. One to the front. Okay, to start this pack, we have the basic electric energy, the Togedemaru is a very cute little mouse, kinda looks a little bit like Mickey Mouse at the front there. The Lombre, he looks pretty tired. He just looks like he wants to go to sleep. Looks a little bit like a sloth. Not a happy little guy. Unlike this happy little guy. The little Piplup. Always so happy. A Pawmi. Very, very cute. Electric volts around him. Another Dizzying Valley. The Alcremie, whichever one. Probably Alcremie because of the strawberries. Very cute art again. Sunhead in the back, another Mamoswine. Getting a lot of Mamoswines now that I said that I like them. Ooh, that's cool. The reverse hollow Hunter is a pretty cool guy. The reverse hollow Smeg a bit sneaky again, and the hollow Moltres. Look at that. Very shiny. There's nice art on that. That's fighting wings. If your opponent's active Pokemon is a Pokemon EX, this attack does 90 more damage. That is a good card to have against these two X's. Sleeve this guy up. Get that guy in there. Card on top. And knock the box there. This is going to be the halfway, or just more than halfway mark of the box so far. Just like the Crinkles that these packs make. And snip, snip, snip. I always get worried cutting through the middle part there because it gets like harder to cut. I always think that I'm cutting into the cards. There we go, cut down there. Sorry about that. Still want everybody to hear the people walking around in my house. There's the code card for you guys, because everyone seems to be wanting to walk around right now. Some unknown reason. There we go. Oh, fire energy. I always like the fire energies. I don't know why. Jigglypuff. That is absolutely adorable. Who's the artist on that one? Nuyo Kimura. It's a gorgeous card. Very good job. Doramarka. Happy little guy. Looks like he's dancing on the street for everybody. Earning that money. He's a little sign guy. Lotad. He looks a lot happier than the other guy. Where is he? Let's find him. He looked so, like, unhappy. Lombre. Yeah. How are you? He goes from so happy to so sad. That's unfortunate. I guess if you were, yeah, lily pad all day. I guess you photosynthesize. You won't be too sad. Boltund, cute little dog Pokemon. The evolution of Yamper. Yamper definitely had a glow up. Honchkrow. He's leading the pack of the other Honchkrow. Wings of darkness and sniping feathers. Got the blowtorch. Don't mess with these in the bed. I have a couple burns on my arms because I was silly in high school. Cresselia. That's a beautiful card as well. Look at the art on that, the moon in the background, the full crescent. Ooh, the reverse hollow Genesect. Pretty cool action shot there on this guy. Looks like he's zooming in for the start of a battle. What move is he going to do? Grimsley's a move, reverse hollow trainer. And the hollow Vileplume. Again, looks so happy. The Oddish, the Vileplume, and the Gloom, they all look so happy. They smell, but they don't even care. Let's have a look at this guy. The pollen is allergenic and poisonous. He's just so happy about poisoning people. Bit of a crazy little guy. Oh, Vileplume's a little psychopath. And that is the more than halfway point. This Phantasmal Flames ETB. Snip, snip, snip. Still scares me. I'm cutting through the cards. And I always used to get worried doing this, but then I realized, oh wait, the code card's on the back, so if I scratch that up, it's not too big of a deal. Yeah, if I scratch the code card up, it's not the end of the world. Let's hope I get it right this time. Nope, still upside down. So, there's the code card for this pack. If it wants to focus. There you go. And we will go one to the front. I think I saw the Murkrow or something there. The basic water type energy. Murkrow, yes, that art is gorgeous. Tomokazu Kamiya did the artwork on this Murkrow. It's gorgeous. Have a look at that. So detailed. The Gligar, the colours on this are crazy. Yeah, crazy colours. The Zigzagoon. All I know about this guy is that he is a pain to catch on Pokemon Go. Because who could have guessed it? He zigzags. Misdreavus. Also a bit of a pain to catch on Pokemon Go. Petty Grudge. I know a couple people like that, but we won't name names. Sacred Charm. Linoon. No Otter. The Honchcrow. Again. The Reverse Hollow Absol. That's really cool artwork. Stood on the cliff with it raining in the background. Pretty cool. The Reverse Hollow Apom. With a really nice art. And the Polmod Hollow. Look at that. Let's get a little sleeve. This guy, I'm really happy with the Flygon. It is a pretty cool little catch there. So we'll move these guys back. Then what we'll do is put that guy there. And at the end, I'll show all of the hollow hits and EXs and everything like that. Got more nice crinkly noises. The Gengar EX. Gengar EX. Mega Gengar. Snip. And some down the back. So you guys tell me in the comments what is your favorite card from this set. Because I think so far I do really like the Flygon. Not just because it's an SIR, and the Memo Swine. That is definitely a card that I like. Okay. The basic fighting energy. Bunnery. That is a adorable artwork. Going in the fields, the flower fields, is going to focus for you. Come on. No, doesn't want to focus. It's adorable artwork. The Togedemaru, the little Mickey Mouse. Vibrava, evolves from the Trapinch. Very cute artwork. Seal, I swear that's a different artwork to the other seal we got. Very cute. Haunter, I do really like this Haunter artwork. Very cool artwork. Punk Helmet. If the dark Pokemon this card is attached to is in the active spot and is damaged by an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, even if this Pokemon is knocked out, place 4 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon. That's pretty cool, so even if it's knocked out, you can still do damage. Ceruledge. That's really cool art. Look at that. Got the sword there. We've got the reverse hollow Charcadet. Look at the art on that. That's Tomokazu Komiya, the same guy who did the Murkrow. Really cool artwork there. Probably would match up somehow. The reverse hollow Sacred Charm. Ooh. Damn. The full art Heracross EX. Look at that. That's a nice card. Yeah, the guy in the back there just smiling. We're really lucky. What have we got? EX, 2 SIRs out of what? 7 packs. We've got, 4 really good hits. 7 or 8 packs, we've got 4 really good hits. Not that the hollows aren't really good hits, but you know what I mean. That's really cool. I think that was actually like next to the Charizard on the player's guide. Let's have a look. Let's have a quick break from opening. Where are you? So the Mega Heracross EX. Where are you? You back here somewhere? There you are, up in that top corner. Look at that. Really cool. And then the Flygon we got is down here. Number 101. Really cool. Second to last pack here. Charizard. You know what? We'll save the Charizard for last. We'll go the Heracross since we just pulled him. Let's get the snip, snip, snip. And down the back. Put these over here. This here. Open. There we go. Code card's gonna be upside down anyways. Let's do that and then that. Nice, I got it. It's the code card for you guys there. If it wants to focus. There you go. That's the code card for you guys there. Let's get the cards here. Go one to the front. Got the basic fire energy. I always associate fire with fighting because, you know, Fire Nation attacked. The Oddish, cute little guy, sat on a bench, just chilling out. The Smiggle, sneaky as ever. Cute little Pawmi. And we got the evolved version of that in the holo. Pretty sure we got the reverse holo Pawmi as well. Gligar. Very nice. Crocodile. This is about Australian as you can get for a Pokemon. Vengeful Fang and Hammerhead. Fire Breather. Trainer card. Search your deck for up to 7 basic fire energy cards. Reveal them and put them into your hand. Then shuffle your deck. Not bad. Brambleghast. That's a weird looking Pokemon in it. Prison Panic. Once during your turn, when you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, you may use this ability. Make your opponent's active Pokemon confused. Little nimble Yukamori. Reverse Holo. The Reverse Holo Swinub. Cute little guy. Falls into the Mammoth Swine eventually. And back here, the Holo Reshiram. I do want to eventually open some White Flare and Black Bolt. The Reshiram and the Zekrom cards in there are some of my favourite cards ever printed. Probably the Zekrom. I just know how expensive they are. So, I don't know if it will be any time soon. Let's have a look here. Let's put these back. And final pack of this Phantasmal Flames ETB. I'm gonna get my good luck charm. His name is Draco, the dragon. That's how Draco gives good luck. Won him at a carnival while I was in the US. Well, say I won them. It was a game where you had to throw beanbags at balloons and try and pop them, and my friend was just exceptionally good at it. I don't think they missed a beanbag, if I'm completely honest. So I owe Draco and my good luck charm to my friend. Even if I don't get good luck, I don't mind. And the code card, got it upside down, of course, for the last one. There you go, focus for you. Code card for you guys. Let's go one to the front. And leaf energy. Good old grass type energy. Toxel. Haven't gotten this guy yet. Call for family. That's such a sad move name. It's asking for friends. It's definitely a... Come on, let's focus. It's asking for friends. It's an interesting Pokemon. Got the Lotad there. I think I got a little glimpse. I think we've just got a regular holo. The Lotad there. Really nice artwork again. Prinplup. The evolution of Piplup. The name is escaping me, but the name of the fully evolved version of this, I remember, was pretty strong back in Pixel 1. The Palmo. I think a new artwork of the Palmo as well. Maybe I might be wrong. Blowtorch again. Again, be careful. The smell of burnt hair is horrible. I know that because I've had one of these almost blow up on me. Cresselia. Lovely artwork with the moon again. Haunter. Really cool artwork there. I love that artwork. The reverse holo Toxel. Got quite a few cards. Be good to put into my binder and see what I still need. This is my first time opening Phantasmal Flames. Duraludon. Who's that artist? Shinji Kando? That is sick artwork. That is really, really cool artwork for that Duraludon. And the last card in the pack opening is regular holo. Ooh, holographic Suicune. Look at that. Really cool. I think while I was in the US, I got accustomed to pulling the chase cards, but I'm very happy with the two SIRs. Suicune is really nice artwork. Yeah, I'm really happy with the illustration rares and the EXs and all the holos and kind of just everything that I got, to be honest. Very, very happy. So we'll do, put these over to the side and get these ones. Got the Rotom EX. Really nice card. Multi-adapter as its ability. Got the Mega Heracross EX. I like the electricity on the Rotom too. We've got the Hollow Moltres. Lovely artwork. The holographic Vileplume, the happy little guy with his allergenic and poisonous pollen that he emits. The the really nice artwork there. Holographic Reshiram, again, lovely artwork by Akira Egawa. So detailed you can't even see all the little details on this camera. The holographic Palmot. See that little shine there when I move it. By Satoma. Then we've got the Mega Heracross EX. Him, and then the other one next to him, it looks like he's got two eyes and a little cute smile there. He doesn't have the joining bits like on this one. Really nice card. And then got the Flygon. Full art. Really, really nice card. So, if anybody has any questions about these Pokemon, I am the professor at the end of the day, so ask any questions you have in the comments, anything that would work well with them, any decks that you would like to build around certain cards, just ask away. But yeah, I'll lay the hits out here for us. There we go. I'd say that was quite a successful box for one ETB, getting two full arts, two EXs. Very happy with that. But I just want to say thank you all so much for watching. Leave a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and thank you. Have a good night.